What's good, guys? In this video I'm going to show you how to make a high protein caramel latte that will allow you to build muscle and lose fat at the same time. This recipe is great to take on to go for work, or you could just have it from home in the morning when you're starting off your day. And it's also great just to curb that hunger if you're trying to lose weight and not trying to consume too much food within your day, but you also want to get your protein in. This is going to allow you to just, sustain the muscle that you built within the gym. And it's just also delicious at the same time. Like, it checks all three boxes. You hit your protein, you're losing weight, and you're getting taste with it. Like, you can't miss out on this. So without further ado, let's get our 3 ingredients that you're gonna need to just prepare this recipe. So for starting off, we're gonna have some almond milk. I highly recommend you use almond milk because it's lower in calories. If you're trying to bulk up, then maybe you want to use some whole milk. But in this case, I like to stay lean all year round, and I don't want too much fat within my coffee, so I'm going with almond milk. Next is you want some brewed chilled coffee. Let me say that again: brewed chilled coffee. You don't want this steaming hot. And the reason you don't want this steaming hot is that when we mix this with our protein powder, if you have this like really hot, it's gonna start to clump up, and all that basically means is that the protein powder will basically just fail to dissolve with the rest of the ingredients. So that's it. And just for anybody knowing, I'm using caramel flavored ground coffee from Starbucks. You can get this from Target, probably Walmart. You can find it at a CVS maybe, but if you're looking for this, you could just run to Target and grab it from there real quick. If you wanted to exaggerate the caramel taste to the coffee, you could put some salted caramel syrup, but I will warn you, you will up your calories by, this will add more carbs to your calories, and this is pretty much just straight sugar. This ain't nothing but 24 grams of sugar and 105 milligrams of sodium. So, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys, you don't really need this. Like, I've had this coffee multiple times, and the caramel, you could really taste it. Like, it's obvious it's caramel latte. So we're gonna leave that out for the sake of just, keeping the calories low. Next, we are using vanilla protein powder. You can use plain. I like to use vanilla because it just makes the taste even better. So let's get into it. So first thing we're gonna do is just add our milk. We're gonna add about 4 ounces, so that's about half a cup. That's about it right there. Next, we're gonna basically grab some ice. Like I say, we want our coffee basically to be pretty much just cold as hell. Like, we don't want this to be steaming hot. That's good right there. We don't want our coffee to be steaming hot. So we're just gonna add our cup of coffee with our half a cup of milk and smooth that around a bit. So if you do happen to have like hot coffee and like you don't want to be waiting around for the coffee to just be chill, I highly recommend that you just mix it together like this, put some ice in it, and we're just gonna blend it so it eventually becomes cold. All right, now that we have our almond milk and coffee basically mixed in together and it's nice and smooth, we could go ahead and add our protein powder. Go ahead and add 1 scoop. You could double up if you want just to get more protein in, but I'm just gonna go with 1 scoop for now. And I'm gonna go ahead and add more ice to it just so that it stays cold. And when I blend it, the temperature of the blender, it tends to get pretty hot, which makes the coffee a little bit warm, and I don't like that. So if you want like an iced coffee, I highly recommend you add more ice. So we're gonna go ahead and get more ice from here, from our fridge, and just blend again. Went ahead and blended that for about 15 seconds. And now you pretty much have a caramel latte. But this looks pretty bland and boring. So for the sake of the video, I'm gonna go ahead and pour it in a nice little glass cup for you guys. Oh wait, let me get my ice again. Pour that in there. It's good. And these are completely optional, these 2 ingredients that I'm adding. I'm just simply doing this for the sake of the video. I don't always add these 2 ingredients, which won't exactly hurt you. And these two ingredients that I'm gonna add is coconut whipped cream and some peanut butter drizzle. But this isn't just like natural peanut butter that I'm using. I'm using a powdered form, which is PB Fit of peanut butter. As you can see there, it's got a nice and, you know, not too thick, but a little runny, so it drizzles on. Let me bring you guys a little bit closer. My protein coffee ready, caramel latte ready to go, and I'm just gonna add some whipped cream to that. Put some PB Fit drizzle. Look at that. Oh my goodness. That looks beautiful. And it tastes as good as it looks, guys, I promise you. I'm gonna let y'all know right now, I don't post any recipes that I don't like. If it's trash, the video is getting trashed like as well. Like if I filmed it and, you know, the recipe is garbage, I wouldn't recommend it. I wouldn't post it. I wouldn't share it with you guys, because I ain't gonna do you dirty like that. I'm not gonna just sell you, well, not sell you, but give you a recipe that I know is not good. I just feel like I'll be wasting people's time, and time is so precious. We'll never get it back once you spend it. Let's get a nice little straw to go with it. And bam, look at that. Iced caramel latte, high protein with PB Fit drizzled onto there. You could put caramel syrup on it, but if you do so, just make sure that it's sugar free and you don't overdo it, because you will just up the calories, which is completely unnecessary. And like I said, I just did this for the sake of the thumbnail, but yeah, this is amazing right here. And of course we gotta do a taste test. Come on now, taste test, come on. Like I said, it never disappoints. You could save money from Starbucks, the trips that you've been making to Starbucks every week, almost every day. You build muscle off of this, you lose fat, allows you to tone up, and you get the energy you need within the morning. Bro, I'm a mailman, so I have this in the morning and I get locked in. I be focused just off of this. Just the caffeine, it gives me the energy I need. I, you know, keep the muscle that I built over the years, and I never put on fat. I rarely put on fat. I'm lean pretty much all year long. Absolutely amazing. If you like this video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'm gonna catch you on the next one. Stay blessed, be easy. Take it easy. I'm out of here.